Well, hello there, crypto fans. Dick Allgire here again in beautiful Honolulu, Hawaii. And I want to talk about the fact that you will embrace it. You will accept the new system, and you probably already have. Now, some people are probably not going to like this report. That's okay. They didn't like my last one. It got some interesting comments, and I want to reply to some of those. I did it about 3-4 days ago. I let it marinate for a while. It was about the new financial system and the fact that everything of value in this world is going to be transacted, tracked, and traded and taxed on the Internet of Things using distributed ledger technology, blockchain. Every bit of business, everything of value is going to be traded, tracked, traced, taxed on blockchain technology. And there's nothing you can say about it. You're not going to be able to opt out. But I'm telling you how this is happening. If technology has a benefit to you, if it makes your life just a little bit easier, you will embrace it. And we have already started to embrace the new system without realizing it. All right. So it's not a matter of whether or not you're going to accept it, because you've already accepted it. Let me read a few comments from the last segment and respond to them. First of all, Andrew the Trader writes, "What about those who wish to opt out?" And we have another comment from 2532 Rob H1. "I don't want to live in this world." All right, we'll start with Andrew the Trader. What about those who wish to opt out? Andrew, how are you going to opt out? Tell me, how are you going to, at what point are you going to opt out? Are you going to stop using a smartphone? Are you going to stop using cryptocurrencies? Do you think you're going to pay with everything using cash? Are you going to go back to a barter system? How are you going to opt out? I don't think you're going to be able to. All right. As for 2532 Rob H1 saying, "I don't want to live in this world," does anyone see the irony in that? And a guy making a comment about not wanting to live in this world, and he identifies by a number. 2532 Rob. You're already in this world, Rob. Sorry. Okay. Clear Skies writes, "Money is not everything in the scheme of things. I think I would prefer to be broke, but free and anonymous." Clear Skies, you are free to be broke. You can be broke if you want to. You'll also be free to get a universal basic income. The quality of life that will provide for you will be somewhat lacking. As for anonymity, you don't have anonymity. You never did, and you're certainly not going to have anonymity in the future. Lucas Pickford writes, "Money can't buy you love." That would be a good song. That was the Beatles. "I'd rather be dead than tokenized." And he spells that Tolkinized. So he either doesn't know how to spell tokenized, or this may have been a brilliant reference to Lord of the Rings, J.R.R. Tolkien, but that's spelled with an E. So either way, he got it wrong. All right. Let me pose some questions to you about whether or not you've already opted into the system. Are you ready? Take this little quiz with me. Do you use a smartphone? Does your smartphone allow you to use it by scanning your face? Okay, let me give you a little... I'm the guy who said, I will never give my thumbprint to my phone. I will never let my phone scan my face. Hey Siri, open my First Hawaiian Bank account. And my phone says you'll need to... Oh, it's already unlocked my phone because it saw my face. Yeah, I've opted into the system. It's just so much easier that way. I can just hold my phone up, it sees me, and it's ready to go. We've accepted it. Have you bought cryptocurrency from an exchange and done KYC? That means, have you signed on to an exchange and they said, hey, we need to verify your identity. Hold up your license and take a picture of yourself and say, yes, I'm conducting cryptocurrency business. And by the way, we need 2 documents that prove your address, so a credit card statement or a utility. Yeah, have you done that? you are now under, congratulations, international law, and you're part of the system by doing KYC to buy any cryptos. You've already submitted to new international law. Have you purchased a nice car in the past 5 years? If so, here's a question I'll pose to you. Can your car track you? Do all new cars come with a 5G modem embedded in the software of the car that enables it to track you? Just a question you might want to consider. Do you sign into your health club using your thumbprint? I swore I'd never do this. 5 years ago they said, hey, you don't have to fumble for your car, just go like that. Yeah, it's just step by step. If it makes your life a little bit easier, you will embrace it. Have you ever traveled internationally and used facial recognition for your international travel? Yep. Last time I went to Bangkok, I went to Central America. You get to customs and coming through into one country and the other. There's a little kiosk where you scan your passport and it takes a facial recognition. You're already in the system. Do you use a loyalty card for a discount at your supermarket or box store? Yeah, you get a little bit off. Better deal here. Buy 2 for this price. Do you know what that loyalty card's about? I'll do a whole segment on that sometime. That's really interesting. So what I'm saying is it's not a matter of whether or not you will accept this new tokenized blockchain system. The only real question is, will you figure out how to navigate within that system in a manner that allows you to prosper, to thrive, and live a productive, interesting life? Being outside the system, it's not viable. You could live a little while in northern Idaho with some preppers, but at some point you're going to have to come down and get your teeth worked on, and you'll have to be in the system. Unless you pull your tooth out. You don't have your neighbor pull your tooth out and you barter some deer jerky. How many of you are ready to live like that? Is that a productive, viable life? The only question, this system is coming. It's an insidious progression. It makes your life a little bit easier, a little bit easier. Pretty soon you're not going to have to use, remember all those passwords. It's going to be one digital ID. You authenticate yourself and you'll be off and running. You won't have to remember 50 or 100 passwords. It'll be so much easier. The only question is, will you learn how to navigate it in a manner that allows you to thrive, to prosper, to have an enjoyable, productive, interesting life? Because it's going to be a very interesting new system. It's going to be fascinating to see this roll out. But you're going to want to have some assets. What we do at Cryptoviewing, here's the plug for our Patreon site, patreon.com/cryptoviewing. We give you information that allows you to understand the system, allows you to prosper, helps you thrive, and helps you live a productive, interesting life. Patreon.com/cryptoviewing. Join today. One last thought before I go. If you control the technology, you control the content. He who controls the technology controls the content.